Hello guys, Grey Ray Studio here and welcome to Aurelion Sol champion reveal. So he is finally here and let's jump straight into his abilities. His passive is called Center of the Universe and the 3 stars constantly orbit him, dealing damage and applying spell effects to enemy strikes. So it looks like this. So whenever enemy comes in the path of the star that orbits Aurelion Sol, it deals damage and applies spell effects. Next is his Q, it's called Star Surge, and Aurelion Sol fires the core of a newborn star in a target direction that explodes, dealing damage and stunning all nearby enemies. Upon reactivating or once it travels beyond his star's maximum orbital range, Aurelion Sol can travel alongside Star Surge, and by keeping nurture it, growing it in a size so that it damages and stuns a wider area when it explodes. So he fires his Q, and when it reaches the maximum range, it explodes and stuns all nearby enemies. And by following it, Aurelion Sol nurtures it so it becomes bigger, and the stun and the damages area is wider. So next up is his W, Celestial Expansion. Aurelion Sol pushes his stars out of his outer ring, significantly increasing their power. Celestial Expansion costs mana to cast and drain a mana every second the ability is toggled on. Once he toggled the ability off or runs out of mana, Aurelion Sol pulls his stars back. So basically this is the toggle ability. So when you toggle W, it starts to drain mana, and the passive of Aurelion Sol gets bigger in range, and when you toggle off or run out of mana, he pulls his star back. So the next is his E, Comet of Legend, and it has passive and active effects. Passively, Aurelion Sol builds up increasing movement speed as he travels continuously in the same direction and loses speed on sharp turns. Some of his speed is stored away as escape velocity stacks, which are lost entirely whenever he takes damage from an enemy. And his active, once Aurelion Sol maxes his escape velocity stacks, he can activate Comet of Legends to pull in his orbital stars and take flight, traversing over terrain for a long distance. He cannot turn once its course is set, and enemy damage will bring Aurelion Sol back to Earth, restoring his orbiting stars. When he goes in one direction, he passively gains escape velocity stacks that can later be used to activate his E, and when you activate E, you can travel a long distance over the terrain, and if you are attacked by an enemy, it stops and you can't turn when you activate the ability. So when you gain passively stacks when you go to the same direction, but if you turn or make a sharp turn, it will slow you. So next up is his ultimate, it's called Voice of Light. Aurelion Sol shots out a long wave of starfire in target direction that damages and slows all struck enemies. Nearby enemies caught in the blast are also knocked back to Aurelion Sol's outer ring. So that's it for his abilities preview. Thumbs up if you like this video, subscribe for more, and I'll see you in the next video.